My name is Lars Fisk, and I live in Red Hook, Brooklyn, where I keep my studio and a shipping container house. It took a few years to build it, start to finish. I set up all the utilities myself. I have water and electricity and heat and everything. Well, the main advantage to living in these containers is that it enables me to own my own home. The land is a rental, so it's a little tenuous as far as the guarantee how long I can stay here, but it suits me all right because the house is owned, but the land is rented. So if I ever am thrown off the land, then I could just pick up the house and move it again. Well, I decided to live in storage containers because they were available. And the reason why they're available is because we are importing so many of these goods from overseas. Way much more than we're exporting. And it actually costs more money to ship a container back and forth than it is to just produce more containers. So the end result is that we have a lot of shipping containers that no longer have any use. Designing a house is a machine for one's own life. So given an opportunity to create that machine from scratch is a great thing because it is customized to your every life's moment, every need of life. Well, primarily what I do is make sculpture. The way that I make these things is generally it's generally dictated by the subject matter. So if say a school bus presents itself as a subject to me, then I'd have to learn to work with the metal that makes up the school bus, as well as the glass and the windows and the vinyl and the cushions and the piping that goes around the seam of the cushions and all else that makes up a school bus. And it can be, it's varied as metalwork to work in plastics and ceramics and whatever you might find these ordinary subjects to be made out of. At one time, this particular container was used as a studio. When I first built it out, it functioned as an apartment and a studio. I had, in those days, I just had an outdoor shower and an outdoor kitchen. Oh, the shower didn't work out so well in the winter. There are disadvantages to living in a steel box. It feels a little redneck at moments. It's not exactly by permit. The construction of the place, a couple years ago when I was given the opportunity to have the New York Times write a story about this place. And I knew that exposure of this place could potentially get me in a lot of trouble. But, you know, my mode has always been to sort of, hide in plain sight. And so I figured with that logic that I could really expose it in any way that I like. And particularly in such an outlet as the New York Times, with such circulation, it'd almost be a proclamation of what it is that's going on here so that it's even less likely that anyone would question it. Are there any legal issues? Not yet. I often wonder, what the hell am I doing? I never want to live in a regular house.